Hey everybody. One of the things I've been dying to do for a very long time is to put lights on this little toy Jeep that I got from my daughter a while ago. And I had bought all these little parts from Radio Shack, and they've been sitting for like a month, and I've been just looking for the time to put this thing together. I want you to know that I am not an electrical engineer. Me and my son did this. This is about the coolest thing. You know when you do something and you love the way it comes out, you just feel so proud of yourself? Well, this was just unbelievable. We bought the LEDs and a couple of switches and some wire from Radio Shack. I knew this was going to be a parallel circuit. One of the advantages, actually there's several advantages of running a parallel circuit. Firstly, if one of your light bulbs goes out, it doesn't cause the entire circuit to go out. It would just kind of be the one bulb that goes out. Also, you don't have to worry about voltage drop across the circuit. The reason being is the parallel circuit, although it's a little more complicated and time consuming to put together, the way it's configured, you basically get the same voltage across every light bulb. And in this case, we're using LEDs. The LEDs are very, very low voltage, and we're talking about milliamps, something along the lines of about 20 milliamps per LED. And the other thing is, I think I forgot to mention it, the other thing we needed to get at Radio Shack were some resistors, because evidently the battery would be a little bit too much power for the LEDs, and there's a possibility that it could blow out or burn out an LED. We're running this off of the 12-volt battery that this Jeep comes with. We didn't put a separate little battery pack or anything like that. So, you got 12 volts coming out of there, and these little bulbs are rated for like let me take a look at the package here. They're rated for 3.3 volts and 20 milliamps, as I said. So if you decide you're going to run 12 volts directly into a LED that says it's rated for 3.5 volts, there's a good chance it'll flash, and that's the last time you're going to see it come on. So we had to run, as I said, resistors in each one of the, before each one of the LEDs. So what was also pretty cool is the routing of the wires. Although it took what seemed like absolutely forever, we were able to get the wires inside a lot of the railings and in the floorboards, just exactly the way you would do it in a car if you don't want your wires to show. And say you're wiring up a stereo in a car, you're putting an amp in or some speakers in the door, you don't want your wires hanging around. That way you can trip on them or see them. So it was pretty incredible the way the whole thing came out, and a lot of it was just on the fly. We were learning as we were going along. And what you see, the reason why I sped this video up is because if you had to watch the entire thing, I also cut a lot of it out, but if you had to watch the entire thing, you'd be very bored watching it, because there was a lot of talking, a lot of thinking, and a lot of discussion about how to do things, and that's not something that would be entertaining at all. So you can see right here, we had a lot of bare wires and stuff, and you're not going to start taping because tape doesn't stick well, doesn't stay on, and they're such thin wires. So we decided to use some of this liquid tape. You basically paint it on, it smells real bad, and then it dries like rubber. So that way you don't have to worry about a short, the two prongs of the two leads of an LED coming together and shorting out. Let's see. looks like at this point, we're putting a lot of this back together again. The last thing we did was we did the overhead lights, I guess, on the roll bar. If I could do anything different, I would have probably put bigger bulbs in the lights on the roll bar there. I can always change them, but the bulbs I bought were a little small. The problem was when I went back to Radio Shack to buy this extra part, or these extra parts, they didn't have the larger bulbs. They were kind of out of them. So this is the finished product. That's freaking cool.
Why did you do that?
Take a look what that looks like.
Let's go look.
Yeah, that's freaking great.
Can I see what you guys did? Ow!
Definitely put the right ones on.
This is awesome.
I can't believe you did that. Lights, tail lights. You put lights all over the car and she has switches in her car to turn the lights on and off. Wait, Alan, did you make her like blinkers to turn?
Let's not get carried away.
No. It just has lights everywhere.
Uh-oh, we need an anniversary. Cheese!
She just said, this is awesome.
Took all day, but it is actually probably worth it, I have to say.
Oh, there's a light there. I can see now.
Actually, I want to go behind her to catch the taillights. That can go. All right, Leslie, ready to turn around? Okay, turn it around.
I'm getting all wet.
Keep going. I'm right behind you. I'm going to try to put as much in the description as I can regarding the resistors and how I made the calculations and a little bit about the circuit. Listen, if you love the video, please comment, share, give me a thumbs up, and please subscribe too. Have a great day.